Hello, Blossoms! Welcome, everybody! Welcome! It's Fluffy Friday! How's everybody doing today? Also, can you hear me okay? We're not having any sound trouble, are we? I hope not. Yay! Okay, good. Good. How about my music in the background? Is it a good volume? Or is it too loud? Good, okay. I just like checking, before I start streaming. Always a good time to check and make sure everything's working. Good, okay. So I want to apologize for missing Wednesday's stream. I got some Taco Hill, and then I got sick after having the tacos. So go figure. Go figure. I'm like, Taco Bell. And then I have Taco Bell and I'm just like, I don't feel good now. And it sucks because I was looking forward to having Taco Bell and then it made me sick. And so that wasn't a good time. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Unfortunately for me, it's gonna mean no more Taco Bell, ever, because I just get too sick when I eat it. Welcome, happy Friday! I had a good week, yes, except for having Taco Bell on Wednesday and getting sick from it, and then I couldn't stream. Other than that, I've had a good week. It's been busy. So we will be playing some Okami today. That is why I have that as my category. We are going to play more Okami. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to get Taco Bell food that doesn't make you sick, right? I mean, it's not even really real Mexican food, so how hard is it? I mean, at this point, I might as well go to my more authentic burrito place, because at least there I know I'm not going to get sick. Taco Bell. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it sounded good and it tasted good going down, but after that, it was a nightmare. So, no more Taco Bell for this princess. Nope. Can't risk it. But that's fine. They're hardly open where I live anyway, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine not to have any more Taco Bell. Oh well, it's fine. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna be playing some Okami today. We're gonna try to get at least one more stray bead. And then pretty much what I'm gonna have to do is do a bunch of grinding. And get a bunch of things to level up some of my abilities in the game. Because I just did some research. And in order to be well prepared for some of the devil gates in the game, which are basically like gauntlets of demons and things, you need to have like some more upgrades At least it would make it easier, so we're gonna grind so we can hopefully get those upgrades today before venturing into the gauntlets, which we might do tomorrow. I don't know, it just kind of depends on how the grinding process goes, because we gotta buy some stuff with some demon fangs. And I am staying warm today. Thankfully, I'm staying warm today. I see that. Give me habits. Gib. Thank you. This princess rolls on head pats. I am fueled by them. Thank you. Alright, so that's the plan. Mostly gonna be grinding and going and finishing up some extra stuff in Okami. So me and my helpers, my Shimobe, made some good progress in getting some of the stray beads off stream. And my goodness, I needed their help because some of these were very difficult. And I would not have been able to get them without their help. So, we're just gonna do some grinding today, and then we're gonna see what we feel like doing after that. So, we're gonna stream for as long as my hands kind of hold out on me, because they are gonna get tired after a few hours. So, we'll probably have to end the stream when my hands get tired and when I can't play anymore. So that should mean that we're gonna at least stream 3 to 4 hours. And we'll just see what we can get to in that time. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my screens here. And unfortunately, it means I'm gonna have to quiet this awesome lo-fi. But we need to do it because we're gonna have game sound coming on. Let's do it, yes! Okay, let's go over here. There we go. And I will give it my best, that's for sure. It may be a little bit scruffy fluffy, but I will always give it my best. Always. Alright, I'm gonna assume you all can see that okay? Yay! Okay. Good. So far, so good. Continue. Okay, so as you can see on the file we're gonna load up, look at how many hours I've been playing this game. 89 in-game hours. Welcome, Sky. Welcome to the stream. So we got a lot of beads when I was doing this off stream, and like I said, I had some help. I hope that still kind of counts, but let me just show you what it all looks like. So we're gonna go over here to stray beads. Look at all those. Look at all those. So, the ones that we're gonna go for, we can actually get number 35. Stray bead number 35 today. We can definitely get that one. So we will get that one on stream today. And stray bead 44 and 65 will be a little more involved. And then stray bead number 10, that's gonna take some other things that we gotta do. So many beads. I know. It took a while to get all those, and I had my helpers help me with that, because there were quite a few that I would not have been able to do without their help. So thank goodness for fluffy helpers. Okay, so first things first, I realized that there is a monster hunting list in here that we can get from, I believe it's this person right here. But it's for more like demons to hunt and stuff. So, Miss Plum, it's incredible. The big windmill at the shrine is moving again. Does that mean Crimson Helm is dead at last? Remember that guy who said he was related to Nagi? Susano was his name. Surely he wasn't the one who did it. No, that was us. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to get a demon hunting list from you. Never mind. Never mind, lady. I got things to do. Like break open all your stuff and take your things. Hello. I'm having a good day so far, Haruka. I was silly to think I could come here alone and... Oh, what am I to do? Okay, what are you up to? Maybe I should resign myself to falling in battle. What? No, the whole meaning of my journey would be for naught. Hey, what's eating you, little lady? Hey, you're that dog that doesn't knock. Oof. Yeah, Amaterasu here can be a bad little wolf sometimes. I'm Masoon, by the way. Let's hear your story, cutie pie. My name's Haruka. My father was murdered by monsters. Oh. Well then, we gotta handle that. We gotta take care of that, don't we? We gotta murder some monsters. I set out on a journey to avenge his death. But I quickly discovered I was no match for such terrible creatures. I had no idea how I'd ever get my revenge. We'll help you. Ill-fated beauty Haruka. Okay. Say, you may be small, but you ride a big wolf. You must be fearless warrior. Would you go take care of my enemies for me? Sure thing. Look, here are their pictures. Ew, we got another list. Okay, great. So it's gonna be all those nasty hacking, gross fish things. That's nice. Well, I can understand why you would want us to hunt them, because they hump you and stuff. It's gross. Each monster will be marked in the same manner. You'll know them the moment you see them. But they are very sneaky and only venture out at night. Please exact my revenge upon these denizens of the night. Haruka's revenge contract. Let's go. Leave it to me, little lady. Soon you'll have such a big ego, I'm surprised you can even still ride on Okami with how large it is. The magnificent Isuan's gonna strike down your enemies for you. Okay, so are we chopped liver or something? Whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be involved in helping you. But that feels so much like life, though. It's like you're the one there doing all this stuff, and then, like, people take all the credit, and then you're just like, excuse me, I was there too, you know? Okay, I want to leave. Can I leave this place, please? I would like to leave the... Okay. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm being fluffy-headed already. Ah! I forgot we came in on the side. I'm a floof. What can I say? We're already taking a nap. Okay, so I'm gonna go over and save before we do anything else, since we did just get a new monster hunting list. So we're just gonna save real quick. So we will start hunting down that list in a little bit here. First, I actually think it'd be a good idea to buy some stuff, because we're gonna need to get a couple of things here. Wow. We could get a new reflector. That might be kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to spend money on that right now. Okay, we need to get a couple of infinity stones. So I'm gonna get a handful of those, even though those are heckin' expensive. And a few of these. Because we're gonna need a bunch of that stuff for, Gauntlet. Okay, I guess we can... And we'll save the rest of those for later, because we don't want to sell those really, really expensive ones. Okay, so the one bead that we're gonna be able to get this time is fighting the canine warriors. So there's actually a bead for being able to fight them again. Did you get Power Splash 3 yet? No, I don't think so. I need to figure out where to get that. No, but I absolutely need to get it though. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna have to look it up, or if anyone in my chat wants to look it up, then at least I will have have it for when I need to go get it after the fight though. Hopefully we don't fudge it up too bad. I love that little jiggly emote. I should get one, but it's my Shimobe. Okay, so the K9 warriors are up this way. Hey, Princess Fuse, how's it going? Are those 5 K9 warriors falling in line? They look awfully bored. You sure they're even awake? Why, it's the White Wolf and Little Bug! How nice of you to return to the Gale Shrine! I have been waiting for you. You have? I have trained the remaining K9 warriors. Introducing the new Satomi K9 warriors, the Kusa 5. Rain or shine, they shall battle monsters and all their evil. Here in Tonga Pass, none can match their power. Please test the power of the Kusa 5 for yourselves. Huh? Pretty please. She wants us to hack and fight them. It would be an honor to have the Bane of Crimson Helm and Orochi battle against the Kusa 5. Well, if you put it that way. But first, there is something I must mention. The Kusa 5 is a tough, battle-hardened group. They won't hold back once the match begins. Once their honor is on the line, in fierce battle, I would not be surprised if one of you fell in battle. Which means we might hack and die. The Kusa 5 is at least 10 times more powerful than Orochi. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. This will be a life or death struggle. You must prepare to face a battle unlike any you've seen before. Will you accept the challenge? That's a dumb question. You really think this stubborn wolf would back down? Right, Omi? We gonna do this deathmatch or what? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do it. But hold on. Before we do it, I gotta get my battle face on. Now we're ready. Welcome, zombie. We're just about ready to fight. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do in this, but let's do it. All faithful K9 warriors, members of the Kusa 5, prepare to face the invincible White Wolf and Little Bug. I love how she doesn't even remember his name. Let's make it a fair and clean fight. I don't know about the fair part, but we'll see about it. And there we go. So, first things first. We are going to use one of those. And we are going to use one of those. Oh my goodness, that is cold. Yes. First part done. And we start more. Welcome, welcome. Give me your fang. Enjoy your shower. Heckin' doggos. Don't pee on me! That's it! Alright, you heckin' ask for it. Don't pee on the heckin' princess! I can play in that game too, you know. There, you like getting peed on? You like getting peed on? I can lift your leg on me, huh? Rude. Time to use some newspaper. Yes. Bad doggos. Taste my stray beans! Or my, rosary, whatever. I think we actually do get a rosary when we get all the stray beans. What a time to be out of ink. Ah! Back up! Back up, bros! Yeah, I know. It's got a lot of flashy doodads. So, if you are photosensitive... If you are photosensitive, you don't have to stick around. I don't want it to get too uncomfy. Hey, we need some snacks. And I think we're gonna get some sake. Because I want to increase my defense a little bit. Ooh, sake. At least in this game, it's like a power-up that you can use. And we're done. Yes. Ah! No, we're not done. We got more. Celebrated too soon. Sakura 2023. Yay, we're done. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these to increase attack power. And another one of these to increase defense. Really, bro? Bro. Bro, give me your fang, dude. Wow, really? Oh, yeah. Bro, quit it. And I got stuck in it. Great. I was actually trying to avoid that. Bro, you need to simmer down. Wow, look at that face! Wow, look at where I paused that. That's disturbing. got stuck again! I hate those. Wow. You're going down, Dodge. Welcome, welcome! Ugh. We're in the middle of a literal dogfight right now. Welcome, welcome! Ah! Dude! I will hydrate in a moment. And we'll do it after this battle. Hopefully we win. Stop digging your holes and come fight. Dude. They're making me eat so many snacks. go. Wow, we did horrible on the time for that, but it's fine. Enough! What magnificent techniques you have! Yes, it's called eating snacks. Eating my body weight in snacks to survive. We probably just got lucky this time. Oh! Victory howls! Anyway, was it just me, or did I see the other three join in too? Indeed you did. For even when apart, their hearts beat as one. In their hour of need, the other canine warriors appear. So then, where were they during the Crimson Helm battle? Oof. Well, you see... In any event, it is now clear. The White Wolf and Little Bug shall forever be the standard for which the Kusa 5 aim. Thank you for your most excellent guidance. The Sotomi House shall continue keeping the peace. Praise me! Praise! And we can take our fighting face off now too, because we're not fighting anymore. There we go. Even the game keeps itself honest. Pretty funny. Yep. Please accept this as a token of the Satomi House's friendship. As long as you bear this, you shall have our eternal goodwill. You obtained Stray Bead, which is of course what we were after. So now that we've got it, we can get on out of here. And go save our game so that we don't lose that progress. That was kind of a tough fight. And even then I had to use like items and stuff. But I think they almost intend for you to do that on some of these. No, Sakura, don't go right back in. We're trying to go out and stay out. So we're gonna go save, and then I actually need to see where the heck the Power Slash 3 is, because I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to go research it, or someone in chat can research it. Either way, I need to remind myself where to get that stuff. Yep, I'm just happy I got the beat out of it. I mean, really, having a higher score would have been icing on the cake. But it's more important that we got through to get the bead, which is the thing we needed out of it. So I'm not gonna be too worried about the score. And there are other better ways to get money and stuff, and we did get a few demon fangs out of that, so that's also the nice part. So now I need to take a quick moment here, see if I can find some information on power slash 3, and where I actually have to either go buy that or go unlock it. So I'm gonna be looking that up for a minute. Power slash 3. Power slash 3. Okay. Okay, so we have to go to Kamui, and we have to go to Ezofuji, specifically to Divine Spring. That's there. Huh. Okay. I think I have a rough idea of where that is. And sure, let's check the bead. Yep, so pretty much we're gonna have to go back into the cold, snowy zone to get that move, and we're gonna have a lot of money to get it, as with any of those. Okay, so it looks like we got it. Yes. So we got that bead, that's good. I could see about going and getting the power slash now, and then we'd have it to take on other battles. What do y'all think? Should we go try to get the slash now and then do all the fighting and stuff? That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because if I get the upgrade now, then basically I'll have it for other things. Bruh. Trying to get around this map is pain. Okay. I was right there, and then my controller decided, no, I'm gonna be annoying. Yeah, more than half. I was pretty much just getting like the one bead that you get after a fight, basically. Okay. I thought for sure I could like just go here and then get out of this area, but no. Okay, so I thought that would be like the easier way to go. To try to get that one. Yep, if I can get my heckin' pointer to point over that way. Yes, I actually had to have my Shimobi kind of help. Okay. Yes. What? What? You have my attention. What? Summon the puppers. Okay. There we go. There's the flippers. Okay, now I gotta find my way. Yeah. I had to have a lot of help. Not gonna lie, I had to have my helpers give me a hand. So I had an assist to get those. Now I gotta remember how to get to Ezo Fuji from here. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Keep going up. Okay. I gotta get myself going in there. There were a lot of like difficult beads. Okay, now I remember. Okay, it's up this way. This way. I think if you're fast, you can blast the thief guy immediately in some rounds. Yeah, that's pretty much what my Shimobi were able to do. They pretty much took out that guy right at the finish line on some of them. Or not finish line, but right at the start. But you have to be really quick, and you have to be lucky that the little elements or attacks that you have to hit him with are in a good order, and that you're kind of in a good spot to get him. I need to relook at my notes now about where to get that move. Okay. Okay. So there has to be an iron gate in view and look over the cliff to the right. Below the cliff is a ledge, power slash the iron rock. Okay. I think I have an idea of where it is. I think I think I know where it is. I hope I'm right. No, you're fine. You're fine. Go make dinner. Have a good one. Okay, I see that iron gate. So essentially what we gotta do is get up there and do what we gotta do. Hello, bear. So it's right next to this dude's house, apparently. Oh, I think I see it. Okay. I think we take this over. I think. Please tell me I did that right. Wait. Wait a minute. So it said there's supposed to be like a ledge right below that you bust something on. But okay. I think this is it. I think this is it right here. What? Okay, wrong thing, I guess. Wrong thing, I guess. I'm so irritated. that was not the rock I was going for, but okay. I guess those are the diamond rocks that I'm gonna need the other ability for, but it's okay. Yep, you need a lot. You need a lot of money for this, so... I guess we're gonna find out if I actually have enough or not. Because I did not bother to look at how much I had before coming over this way, so... Yeah, that's true. So it's gonna be kind of silly if I went all the way over here thinking I'm gonna buy something and then realizing I don't have enough money for it. The god of the divine spring helps those who toss in some money. Anyway, nothing good ever comes out of having too much money. Why not cleanse your body and soul by tossing them in? Okay? Okay, well, we're gonna need a lot more. This is gonna be so much more. Okay, no, get out of that menu. So much money. Get out of that menu, Sakura. We don't need to go in there. Ta-da! Tachigami. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Tachigami, can sense purity and light flowing from within you. Thanks to you, my power has again reached its peak. You can now easily slash through anything you desire. Nice. The bite of power slash got even more powerful? Does that mean you can cut even harder things than before? Boy, I can't wait till you try it out. It's sparkling with satisfaction from your offering. So sparkly! We are so cleansed. After having given away a ton of money. But now we're just gonna pick up more and the cycle starts all over again. Yeah, yep. We got one more thing over here. Yes. Okay, I think that should do it. Yep, I don't see anything else in here, so I think we're good to leave. And yep, now we can slash through rocks like that, which means we're gonna have a whole lot more things we can go find. The monkeys can go nuts on that clover. Let's go over here and save. Okay, so that's all done. But now what we need to do is we need to go do some grinding and we need to go do some monster hunting is actually what we need to do. Because we won't really be able to do a whole lot here until we finish doing that stuff. Yes! Sakura's might grows even stronger, yes. So we're gonna actually get down to a place where we can teleport and get out of here for a while. Okay. Let's turn this to daytime so I can... That's not how we turn it to daytime. Okay. So I must save here again just in case. Just in case. And then, okay. I think. Next, I'm gonna have us teleport over. I'm gonna teleport over and start doing some of the hunting we gotta do. So we're gonna go to Taka Pass first, cause that's actually where the list is gonna point us that we just got from the Kusa Village Inn. If the other boss goblins are like the Kusa 5, think you'll be able to get them eventually. Yes! It's kind of why I'm going to be grinding a lot today and leveling up and getting things like the golden ink pot and a couple of other things to try to help with that. But in order to get the golden ink pot, we have to get demon fangs and we have to have 100 of them. So it kind of works out that we're gonna have to like go do a bunch of monster hunting. Yes. Yes, I can do it. We definitely will do it. It's kind of why I want to get some upgrades first. Plus, this is just gonna be a fun way to get, like, money and all kinds of stuff. Oh, would you look at that? We already have one of our monsters. Curse, Guild, or Repulsive. I believe in you too! The monster has an exercising arrow stuck in it. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of the beast. Don't let it get away. Well, we're not going to. Yes! We defeated it! And we got some demon fangs! Owl, mother flippers! That's one down. That was a monster from the revenge contract. And we just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know that revenge contract you have? Well, you can cross out the monster you've taken care of. Yes. Yep. There we go. That's one less monster. Yep, that is if these second things spawn. If these second things spawn the way they're supposed to, we should have no problem. Okay, regular battle. Nothing too amazing. It's soon hunting monsters so the ladies don't have to. And Sakura. I mean, heck, I'm the one doing most of the work over here. Hold still, let me pee on ya. Oh, oops, I wasn't expecting that to just beat them up outright. Oh well. Give me. You lazy ass. I know. It's like, what the heck am I, chopped liver? I'm the one doing most of the fighting here. And we got another one. Another special boss. Bulging Eyes the Despised appeared. Yep, so we know the deal. Give me your demon fang. Quit dancing around. Hold still, let me pee on you. Yes. Weirdo the Parrot? That's actually the name of a demon. Alright, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Whoa, Sakura, that's all. Yes! I am still trembling with excitement. Yeah. Bludgeon Eye's down, yeah. Hopefully the weirdo will show up next. Come here, weirdos! Come here, weirdos. You're on my list. I'm just a little kitsune in a chair looking for weirdos. Yep. Well, since they're normally attracted to me anyway. Right. It never fails. It's like I'm just minding my own business. Heckin' weird people have to show up out of nowhere. Give me your hacking demon fang, dude. Give. Get off me! Get off me! That's why you don't hump the princess! Don't hump the princess! You will get exploded! Alright, that was awkward. That's an interesting question. What is your opinion on Neurosoma, the AI VTuber? Will this be the new meta and everyone will try to copy it, or should I say it? Huh. Oh, come on. Those were perfect. Those were perfect cherry bombs. Give me your hacking demon thing. Okay, I actually do want to answer that question. So, before we get into another little demon fight, I personally don't know if I like the idea of an AI tuber. I'm gonna preface this by saying there's been a lot of AI stuff lately proliferating into like different areas of society and whatnot. So I think that it's inevitable that we have things like AI tubers who don't even need a human behind them. So I think it's an inevitable thing, but I worry that it's gonna continue to oversaturate an already oversaturated situation. And I don't necessarily know if that's going to be the right way to go, because to me, I feel like this line of work benefits from having like the human touch to it, you know? You know what I mean? So I feel like we are gonna see more AI VTubers, but it's not something I'm really looking forward to, because I don't know about anybody else, but I have worked really hard to have my audience and my vibe and the kind of experience that I'm giving people. So I feel like if people get too used to the idea of AI VTubers, I feel like people are gonna start losing appreciation for people like me and many others, even like Mia's and a lot of other VTubers who have like really committed. I just want to see what's up here. Who have really committed to the experience that they are. Okay, I already got what was up here. That they are delivering to their audiences. Welcome. Thank you also for the cheer. Thank you. So I'm gonna hang up here while I talk about my thoughts on this. So I feel like that's gonna be my main concern, is that it's gonna start taking the place of some people who have really worked to build their own audience and their own vibe. I understand that AI is just going to be a thing we're going to have to learn to live with. But from what I've seen from the AI tubers that I've seen little snippets of, I don't really like the vibe. I'm not really comfortable with a lot of what I'm seeing, but that's just me. I will probably be in the minority, but I feel like with a line of work like streaming and VTubing, which is already sort of oversaturated, I honestly think that the last thing we need is a bunch of AI tubers then kind of adding to the pressure that's already in this line of work about, building audiences and whatnot. And I've heard that some of the AI VTubers, I've heard that some of them are, developing quite the audience. So I don't know. I think that it's gonna make an already complicated line of work to get into. I think it's gonna complicate it even more for the people who are trying to do it under their own strength without using AI as sort of the fill-in or the assist. Because for me, I already have to use like certain technology to help me do things in my daily life. So I'm gonna be one of those people who might have to use like programs and stuff to do what I do. But I think it's a really hairy situation, and it's kind of an unfluffy situation. Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen whether we like it or not. But I think for me, it just kind of makes me want to do my thing even more and say, there's an actual real person behind this who puts in her time, her energy, her money to do a good job. And I really don't think you can like put a price on that. So even if there are AI tubers, please support the ones who are not also. Because we, for right now, still have to work pretty hard to do what we do and build our audience and all that good stuff. It's not easy. It's not just, oh, turn on the virtual camera and let's go, It's not really that simple, but what do I know? I found a story about someone picking on a person in a wheelchair. It was the storyteller's daughter a mean woman from the HOA had a disability accessible wheelchair. They bring the daughter to, okay. Wow. That is pathetic. People like that need to get their butt handed to them in court. For real. I guess it's like we already had the wave of people who wanted to chase fame and money from the original VTubers. If AI comes in and competes, then where does it leave organically grown VTubers? Well, that leaves them in a specialty group that really are going to need people to support them. Humanity behind the model, that's true. But sometimes with this community, you have to wonder what people are really after in VTubers, Like, I probably spend way too much time thinking about it. I mean, you'd think that people want organic and they want, they want a real being behind the tuber, but some people, I don't know. They might debate that. They might just want a tuber who's gonna say and do all these things that 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 if you were a human, you might have like a filter to sing, basically. I personally think that personality counts for a lot, and it should count for a lot, but I don't know. Some of the things I've seen in the VTuber community, some of those things leave me wondering sometimes. Give me your demon fang. Let me pee on you so I can get my special currency. The AI waifu. A true Cortana. Like, yeah. I come from the old days of YouTube. I remember watching PewDiePie playing this AI game where you would speak to an AI and it would respond, and it was really poor quality. But you can see now AI is really starting to come to life, and it's crazy how far it's come in such a short amount of time. Yeah, and I think we should be a little scared, frankly. I think we should be just a little bit concerned about how fast the technology is developing, because it makes me think of all those like movies that we have about the robot hacking takeover. You know, I think what we're seeing is the real problem in all of those movies, that they don't really show you a lot, and it's not the fact that we have AI. All of those things, like the technology itself, is not what's, I think, gonna cause the problem. I think what's gonna cause the problem is humanity. Humanity is slow. Also, I forgot to mention, I got a special item that lets me walk on water now. So technically, does that make me Fluffy Jesus? It's a little item called a water tablet, and it will just let me walk on water like this. But anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, I think what we have to be really concerned with is not that the technology exists, but that humanity is really slow to adapt to the technology we create, if that makes sense. So, I think what we have to be really concerned over is that we are not ready to deal with the technology that we have made. We are not prepared to adapt to the consequences of what we've created. Sad thing is, human desire for convenience and working less paired with human ingenuity will bring on the AI shift. Yes. And the only bright spot is that perhaps more people in my demographic will also benefit, but that's only if we, as the disability community, are willing and able to participate in the new technology, and if we have access to it. Welcome, Ed! Welcome to the stream. We are just taking care of some monster hunting today. We're just peeing on our enemies. Getting those demon fangs. And getting money while we're at it. I mean, that's what I would at least hope, is that my community, the disability community, can take advantage of the new technology and use it to get a little bit ahead, you know. And we have another. We have the weirdo. Yes. You're mine. I would hope my demographic can use it to get ahead a little bit. Seriously. Give me the heckin' demon thing. Stop throwing that crap at me. Here. Come on down here. Get off me! You hacking thing, get off me! Yeah! Alright, we defeated it! Good riddance! Nasty loot fish! Yup. You gotta be smart to make things, that's true. What the young people gotta worry about is being replaced by robots and AI for regular jobs, and that scares me. It's not like everyone will be able to work at factories producing robots and repairing them, pretty much. And also, we gotta realize that as functionally easy or accessible as some of the AI is, we gotta also realize that we shouldn't be using it as a replacement for actual people with actual skills. To be honest, if younger people on Twitter are any indication, I don't believe they are suited for jobs where they have to interact with people. I hate to say it, but I can agree with you as someone who is on Twitter. A lot of people don't know how to have basic communication with people. and they get really heckin' offended, and they don't have the skills to listen to people and say, okay, how can I better communicate with this person? Even if I don't agree with them, or even if they've done something that I might find offensive, how can I communicate with them in a way that's going to be useful to not only myself, but the other person involved? I think there are actually a lot of people, not just younger people, I think there are a lot of people who have kind of lost the art of communication and how you do that in a good and helpful way. And I think that's what happens when too much of your communication is online and you forget what it's like to deal with real people, and you are just used to, ghosting or blocking people that you don't agree with. Yeah, aggressive people are not easy to communicate with, and you have to really have skills to talk with all kinds of different people, because we all come to each little engagement, we all have our own judgments and stuff about what someone means when they say certain things or when they do certain things. So it also takes a large amount of awareness of our own weaknesses, right? And yeah, there are also just plain people who are heckin' toxic. And with those kinds of people, you do just kind of have to have a no tolerance policy with them if you really can't make any headway, I think I might have to go in somewhere and try to reset the demon flags. Back in this creepy place. I don't know, I might have to leave the area entirely to get the spawns to behave themselves, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can I threaten you with a Snickers bar? You might make me hungry. I'm not gonna be surprised if that didn't help respawn anything. We might have to just go into a different area and I mean, you could bribe me. But if someone gets in a threatening mood, that usually tells me more about them and where their headspace is at. Thank you, Gumball. Thank you so much. I don't know what is going on with my alerts today. They were working right before stream. Oh my goodness, thank you for becoming a Wagamuffin. Let's go. And I don't know if they're still working or not or what. They're taking their sweet time today. Okay, we're gonna go into... Are they visible? That's a good question. No? Why? Okay, it's been fixed. Always something. I swear on my fluffiness, it's always something. A sword made of cotton candy.
You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Sorry! Heckin' OBS. So I'm gonna just go into Kusa Village to see if I can get things to reset a little bit. I do agree people are getting reactionary and moralistic. I think that's been a problem with like the online thing for a while. It's like, oh, if you don't agree with me, you're a bad person. Just because you don't agree with me or you have an opinion on something that I don't like. I mean, just imagine them working at a store and one of their coworkers says a young looking girl is pretty and then former Twitter calls him a yeah. So, that's the thing though, is there's a lot of labeling that goes on. And the only thing that you can do in response to that is have people who look more closely and say, huh, just because someone has this label being thrown on them, does that mean it's accurate? But unfortunately, people don't seem to want to do that either. They don't seem to want to, like, look at the problem and look at the situation and look at the people involved and say, should I look a little bit more carefully before I just get on the bandwagon and label certain people as, you know, these really unsavory things that are gonna stick to them, whether it's true or not. And I honestly think we have to be I am literally trying to make a moon here. Okay. Okay. my hand does not want to do that motion right now, so we're just gonna ignore that for a minute. And we're just gonna let the game turn itself to nighttime. Yeah, my hands get that way too, except it's kind of even worse for me because I have tight muscles in my hands to begin with. So it's not only do I start getting cramps, but my hands start getting less accurate and they start not wanting to listen to me. My muscles start being like, what? Sakura, what did you want? What? I'ma just wait for it to turn nighttime. Because in the time it would take me to draw the moon, apparently it's just gonna turn to nighttime anyway, so. Bruh. Okay. Wow. And that's also a good reason why I try to stay out of too much of that stuff. And really, I'm only gonna get involved if I feel like it's going to be a fruitful discussion and we're actually gonna get someplace. Or if somebody tries to directly start beef with me, then we're gonna go ahead and put it on the grill and we're gonna sizzle it up. But I have learned in my short time on Twitter, people don't really engage in conversations. They just engage in insult matches with each other about who can insult the other better. And whoever wins is the one who has the right opinion. So it kind of sucks, and I think the AI stuff is kind of making that worse. Because everything is happening so fast. The technology is increasing so fast that we're not even having the discussions we probably should be having about what any of this means. Or like what's okay, what's not okay, all that kind of stuff. There are some weird people out there. I'm gonna just say that right now. And with me kind of having the design that I have, there are some very weird people out there. And I do whatever I can to just kind of shut that crap down whenever I see it happening around me. Because I'm like, I may have a lowly-esque design, but I'm not about to be okay with you doing weird, like, inappropriate stuff with me at all for any reason. Get down here. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, don't even get me started on the people who ended up inspiring some part of my lore. Get down here and stay down here, you hecking burb. Ugh, you are so annoying. Don't be a creep. Yeah, pretty much. Don't be weird, don't be a creep. Seriously. And that took us all hiking night. Alright. Yep, that too. Especially if I have people on my channel and stuff who are wanting to hang out. It's like, I don't mind having you here, but you have to be on your best behavior. I almost had you. Do it again. I hate these ones so much. There you go. Man, that took forever. Reminds me of the guy that was claiming that being a female VTuber you were automatically lewd. No? What the fluff? No. That person is one of my few mutual blocks and shows that even explaining things calmly and rationally causes the most unhinged ones to fly off into nonsensical ranting. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with my fair share of those types. It is not fun. My favorite one is the people who think that just because you're a female VTuber means that you're like automatically available and things like that. And it's just like, no. Because number one, not everybody who becomes a VTuber is looking to get into a relationship. There are a lot of people who just want to get into VTubing to make friendships and have something fun to do, like on their off time, you know? Really makes one have faith in humanity. Sarcasm, pretty much. it's okay, because we're gonna take a quick break from all that weirdness and we're just gonna feed the horses. Oh yeah, you know what I'm probably also gonna do here? I'm gonna go save. Cause it's been a little bit since we've actually saved our game. I'm gonna go do that real quick. And it's hiking daytime. Of course it is. Right when I was gonna go for another demon flag thing, of course. Don't touch me until it's nighttime. Bro, hands, come on. That is not gonna count. Okay. Alright. My hands are just like, no. We're at on things. Let me check real quick. 63. So we're getting up there. Not very fast, but we're doing pretty good. I'd say pretty good. We're over halfway to 100, so can't go wrong. Yep. Yep. That's kind of why I thought it would be nice to try to stack those quests together or those activities together. Yes! Another one finally spawned! Deathfin the Repugnant appeared. That reminds me of Hansel and Gretel. For some reason. No, you don't. Get off me. There we go. We only have one more. Welcome, welcome. Good to have ya. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of dark. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky in getting both of those that we need in one night, but it'd be nice. Bro, get off me! World Box. I don't have that game. Not yet, anyway. Huh, interesting. Welcome, Kazane! Welcome, Auntie! Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some demon hunting today. Trying to get some demon fangs and trying to clean off this hunting list that we have. So fighting some of these and waiting for certain special other monsters to spawn. If we're lucky. I like it. I like all these little references in it. Especially when it comes to like all the cool Japanese stuff. Obviously. I need to learn more Japanese. I'm gonna be happy if we can cross off our one list that we're working on right now. I'm gonna be happy about that. I don't know if we will succeed though. Because I have a feeling they're gonna make me wait a long time to try to get the last one. Because they're doing that with the other list I'm trying to complete. The game just won't spawn the other one. Because it knows I'm looking for it. Feed. Yes, feed, doggo, feed. Baka game spawn the baddie, I know, right? You have one job, game! Well, let's save again just in case. My favorite MMOs are taking up space in my storage. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation with how many games I have on my computer at the moment. They're kind of all competing for space. Really, Sakura? We can't even draw the moon right now? Okay, please work. Thank you. Black Desert Online. I've never heard of that one. Then again, I'm also not somebody who, like, can keep up with a ton of game news and stuff. So, oh, nice. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna head back out to the main area, because if I went to the effort to make it nighttime, I should stop fluffing around. Unless I'm gonna need to leave the area again to respawn all the demon flag things, which I might need to do. So I'm gonna actually go do that. I'm gonna exit the area to make sure that everything respawns. Nice. See, I need to just learn more Japanese in general. I think that'd be fun. Okay, we know about that already. Get this. Oh! Here's a thing we can dig up. Treasure. It'd be really nice if we could cross off that one list that we're working on today. That'd make me feel good. Where am I at now with the beads? Pretty much same as I was in the beginning of this episode. I have 44, which is going to be a boss gauntlet. I believe 65 is also a boss gauntlet. And then, in order to get the rest of these, we have to move forward in the story, basically. Oh, fangs? Well, that's different. Hold on. 87. Yes, we got a vase. Our life is complete. So we're getting closer. Not too much longer. Okay. So I'm really hoping the game decides to spawn that thing and be nice to me. I'm giving my last creature that I'm trying to cross off. Yep. Yep, so at least if we don't get the last monster, if we get 100 demon fangs before then, I'll just go get the ink pot from the Emperor, and that might be where we call a stream. It just kind of depends on how things go. Don't spit that stuff at me, I swear. You know what? You're gonna get peed on. How's that? You are mine now. I will shove you into my astral pouch until you quit breathing. Come here, demon. Yes. You gonna stand there like a statue, bruh? I'm gonna pee on you. Oh. You mean to get demon fangs or whatever? Oh. Okay, well. I might try it. I was trying to take a pee here and you just have to interrupt me. Alright, whatever, I see how that goes. Yes. I think I saw one get sliced that way. Probably. If I did it that way, it was probably unintentional. Bruh, just hold still. I'm trying to get what I need. Let's Dude, would that last monster hacking spawn already? And I just killed him by peeing on him. Works for me. Alright. Let's see. Let's see where we are at with Demon Fangs. We have 110. Okay. That's great. So. Okay, wind. We'll keep that in mind then. Okay, it is time for me to save and then not go that way. It is time for me to save and then we are gonna go buy the golden ink pot with all of our demon fangs. And then we'll see what to do from there. I don't need to read that for the millionth time. Apparently, if you get the Thieves' Glove, you can have a student participate in battle finally. That would be nice. For him to actually pull his non-existent weight. What the fluff am I doing? I need to take the... I can just warp over there. What am I doing? Use the mermaid pool to get there faster. Good idea. Yeah, it's true. No, I don't. No. I don't want to get involved in this right now. Well, isn't that special? No, I don't want to play. No, bye. Bye! I don't want to play right now. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Now we got stuck in a battle looking. For the mermaid pool. Well, at least you're warm-blooded. That's the good news. I would probably not survive at work if it was that cold out. I just saw the mermaid pool. Sakura, don't be fluffy right now. Where the heck is that mermaid pool? I keep running past it this whole time. And now when I'm actually looking for it, I'm like, what? God,
At the end, gonna die.
draw a spiral. Oh, yay. Just the thing I'm gonna be great at doing. Whee! Yay, okay. Okay, this is the one we need to take. I think. Because it's the aristocratic quarter one. Yeah. Uzumaki. If the store is hot, the chocolate is the first to melt. That sounds like even more of a disaster. Welcome, welcome! Okay, now I gotta remember where the heck I'm going for the Emperor. Oh my goodness, it's hiking cold. I hope you're staying warm. That sounds kind of miserable. But it's been kind of cold like that here too, so. Hello, Emperor. I got demon fangs for you. Hello, Wolf. Have you brought me some demon fangs? Heck yes. Let's swap them for some of my treasure. Alright. We're not gonna waste that on any of that stuff. Golden ink pot. Yes. We're gonna get this first. Because this is what we were saving up for, so we're gonna get it first. Come and visit me again when you have more demon fangs to swap. Yay, we paid the Emperor in blood money for upgrades. And now we leave. Yes. Okay, we're gonna put on okay. Since I don't think we're gonna need our fire thing yet, we might we might just replace that one for now, since we're probably not gonna need the fire tablet very much right now. So we're gonna just replace it with the ink pot, which is more useful. And see, look, now our ink looks completely different. What creature loves shinies and gold? Doesn't everybody? Dragons and crabs? That's true. Raven and a whole bunch of other creatures from different elements. That's true too. Ravens love shinies. They're actually pretty smart too. And dwarves. Don't let them hear you say that. Pigs are smart too, they really are. Wouldn't it be funny if that other monster that I've been hunting actually shows up now? Wouldn't that just be amazing? It's probably not going to, but... Bro, you're literally burning. Enjoy. Dwarf Fortress and it's awesome. I have friends who love that game. I've never played it myself, but... Oh yeah, and I finally was able to figure out where this guy's pet was. He was actually hiding in with a bunch of other rabbits. And so all you have to do is literally pick up the rabbit and bring it over. And then he stays with his owner. Bruh. Sakura, draw the hecking moon, man. Really? Well, I don't think we're gonna get lucky with spawning that other mon either. It'd be nice. Considering I've been trying for months to spawn that hacking thing. But no. Yes, there is. There is a gauntlet in this area, but I don't know if I want to attempt that for today since we've already been playing a couple of hours. I think I might attempt that tomorrow when I'm fresh. Because I can already start to feel my hand getting a little bit tired, so. And I gotta make sure I can find where that gauntlet is, because I looked it up, but it's still not. It's somewhat near like the whirlpool or something. So we will probably do those gauntlets tomorrow. Also, can we just talk about how weirdly this guy runs? Can we just talk about that for a moment? Bro, nice glutes. Anyways, yeah, so I also had help getting the bead and stuff that you get from beating this guy in a race 3 times. So that's another bead that was in the area that I had to get help with for reasons. Also, who runs like that? It's like, okay. It'd be really nice to get that other demon to spawn. The last one on that heckin' list I'm still working on, but I've been trying to get it to spawn for I don't know how many months now, and it's just nope. It does not want to play nice with me. I don't understand. I just want to play. It's not like I want to hurt it or anything. I just want to have a play date. Game's just broken in that regard. I hope not. That would be kind of depressing since I got so close to getting all of them. For the game to just be like, no. Alright. Before we end stream, I'm gonna see if I can find where that layer is supposedly. Because it says that it's on this little beachy area kind of near where the whirlpool used to be. Okay. Yes, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. I wouldn't mind. What are they streaming right now? Also, I just realized I can't go any further that way. Okay. Where the heck? I'm gonna just stand on the water and look up where it says that Gauntlet supposedly is. Okay. It's on some sort of spit of land. Not far from... She's playing Power Wash Simulator. Oh, that game looks like so much fun. Alright, I might have to go doing some more looking around here. Because it looks like it should be easy to find, but it's also not making itself that obvious either, which kind of sucks. Because it's on this other patch of like beach or island or something that supposedly is out here somewhere. Okay, and we literally can't run any further. I kind of feel like you have fun playing it. It's not too intensive other than trying to find all the dirt. I know. I've actually thought about sometime playing that game. Just to see what it's like and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to find out where that actually is after stream because it's not. I have an idea of where it's supposed to be. But I don't really feel like running around right now and trying to find it. Okay, Omega, take care. I'm probably gonna end my own stream here pretty soon. But yeah, tomorrow we will continue our Okami adventures. And we will actually take on the gauntlets tomorrow. There is more than one that we have to take care of. And then after that we actually have to move a little bit forward with the game and the rest of the stuff we have to do in order to get the last couple of beads and other stuff like that. So I think this was a good amount of stuff to do, or that we ended up doing today. So I think it was still a good stream. So I'm gonna just check my game. I'm gonna check and make sure it's saved. Make sure I didn't goof up or anything. Okay. Looks like it saved fine, but let's just make sure. Okay, looks fine. Alright, I think I'm gonna be ready to go raid and call an end to the stream. Cause I'm feeling pretty tired, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But I'm still happy with the progress we made. Even if it wasn't all the progress I hoped for, it was still really fun, so. I'm getting close to the rosary, yes. And then it's gonna be fun because that's gonna be technically like God mode, which will be amazing. Also, put my controller away now because I don't need it. Alright, Blossoms. Alright, Wagamuffins. That's where we're gonna call the stream. I'm going to raid Zombie's suggestion. I'm gonna take that suggestion for a raid so we can do Fluffy Friday raid or Stray Bead raid. I don't know, something. Demon Hunting raid, Monster Hunter raid. I don't know. Any one of those would be good. That's very nice. So I guess that's what we'll call this stream for tonight. I'm gonna go get some sleep. You all should too if it's getting late. So I will see you tomorrow for some more Okami adventures and all that good stuff. So until then, oyasumi nasai.